Hello and welcome on what is a very wet day on Merseyside. We're at Goodison Park for this game. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Everton versus Southampton.
Well, thanks Derek as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
I would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past defenders, he's got that ability to run with the ball into open space, he can pick out a pass, he can wriggle out of tight situations. He's the most creative player on the field today.
And here's how Everton line up. Jordan Pickford stands between the posts. Luca Digne plays with Seamus Coleman in the full-back positions. Alan starts alongside Abdoulaye Doucouré in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's how it looks for Southampton. Alex McCarthy is the goalkeeper. James Ward-Prowse starts with Oriol Romeo in the centre of midfield. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And the match is underway. Well, he's gone back to give the free kick, the referee here. He tried to play advantage, but it didn't accrue. Gray. Chances on. Really sound defending. Whatever way you look at that, it's been squandered. Alan. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Options in the centre. Well, he just couldn't make it happen. Romeo. Romain Perraud. Armstrong. Che Adams. Walcott. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Walcott. Romeo. Oh, he's given us away. This might be ideal for the counter. Gray. And can they make one of these passes count? Alan. superbly read and executed. Walcott. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. Ah, well, fair enough. That's a good recovery. Calvert-Lewin. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Throw-ins given. Good-looking sequence. Alan. Calvert-Lewin. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Djenepo. Armstrong. Dangerous-looking attack. An attack full of promise. Excellent passing. And space for the cross. Tremendous challenge. Gray. And here's Alan. Doucouré. Richarlison. And now Alan. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Djenepo. Losing possession a bit easily. Djenepo. Ward-Prowse. Here's Walcott. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Disappointing pass. Keane. It's with Alan. Gray. On the ball, Richarlison. Townsend. It's a perfect challenge. And it's a quality pass. Townsend. And now Alan. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And return to Alan. And here's Alan. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Armstrong. It's with Moussa Djenepo. Romeu. And threading it forward. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Doucouré. On the ball, Richarlison. Calvert-Lewin. Well read to put an end to that attack. It is to be a throw-in. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Couldn't keep it. Gray. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Ward-Prowse. Jack Stevens. He's protecting it effectively. Che Adams. Walcott. That's how to rob them of possession. Doucouré. And attempting the through ball.
Well, I think fair to say, Stuart, not one for his personal scrapbook.
Well, that's really wayward. His technique completely let him down there.
Mohamed Salisu.
Romeu. It's with Moussa Djenepo. Armstrong. Well, successfully cut out. Doucouré. On the ball, Richarlison. Lucas Digne. Calvert-Lewin. Really good challenge. Ward-Prowse. Here's Walcott. And taking it away. Gray. Alan.
And snuffing out the danger.
Ward-Prowse. And tremendous individual skill. He's given it straight to the opposition. High quality defending. Ward-Prowse. Che Adams. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Romain Perraud. Everton doing well to win back possession. Gray. And now Alan. Doucouré. Calvert-Lewin. Really good interception. Walcott. Che Adams. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Ward-Prowse. They really look after the ball when they have it. Theo Walcott. Ward-Prowse. And just has to remain calm. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. They could nudge in front. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Alan. Gray. It's with Doucouré. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. And tidily played. Offside, close one. Possession lost. Gray. Flag raised for offside. Romeu. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Really getting stuck in. Gray. Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, disappointing. Just when it looked like a surefire opener.
Well, that should have been the opener, Derek. I'm not sure how he's missed that.
Ward-Prowse. Well, nicely cut out. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Well, able to close down the shot. And a fine tackle. Well, that ball looks promising. Everton moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? But quick thinking defensively. Che Adams. Armstrong. Here's Walcott. Jack Stevens. Oriol Romeu. At times they make passing look easy. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. And now the delivery. Well, it has come to nothing. And they have possession again. And he's in. Richarlison. Oh, it might be. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. And he's got the beating of his opponent. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Alan. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Gray. Calvert-Lewin. On the ball, Andros Townsend. And he might be through here. Calvert-Lewin. Dangerous looking attack. Credit to them for winning back possession. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
And the match is underway. No! Chance missed!
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Doucouré. And attempting the through ball.
Well, I think fair to say, Stuart, not one for his personal scrapbook.
Well, that's really way...
Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, disappointing. Just when it looked like a surefire opener.
Well, that should have been the opener, Derek. I'm not sure how he's missed that.
Richarlison. Oh, it might be. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. So they get the ball rolling once more, and it's advantage Everton after the first half. Let's see what the second 45 has in store for us. Well, they keep the ball moving. Townsend. And the cross into the middle. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Richarlison. And no problems at all for the keeper. Romeu. Armstrong. Oriol Romeu. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Alan. And Everton pushing forward with options available. Richarlison. Has a go! Well, he had the measure of it, the goalkeeper. He's driven in the corner and clearing it away. Gray. Calvert-Lewin. It's with Doucouré. Calvert-Lewin. Coleman. This attack looks highly promising. Coleman. It's been whipped towards the near post. Well, it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Walcott. Armstrong. Just cutting off the supply. Doucouré. On the ball, Richarlison. It's with Doucouré. Townsend. Coleman. Townsend. On and on he goes. Coleman. Alan. It should be. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
And he's fired over the corner. And he's clear as lines. Doucouré. Calvert-Lewin. Digne. Gray. Richarlison. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. He continues his run. Armstrong. Ward-Prowse. Safe pair of hands, did his job. And the keeper not thinking it through. Ward-Prowse. This could square the game. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Richarlison. Digne. Gray. It's with Alan. Excellent ball over the top. Townsend. Alan. And now Doucouré. Gray. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Alan. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Romeu. Armstrong. Intercepting it intelligently. Half an hour remaining then. Doucouré. Richarlison. And space to cross it. Oh, surely! Not away completely. And problem solved for now. Che Adams. The ball back with Everton now. Richarlison. Romeu. Che Adams. Oriol Romeu. Chance to do damage. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Coleman. Gray now. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Djenepo. Oriol Romeu. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Big chance to get them on terms. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here it is again, and there's the touch on the shot. But it's just not enough, is it? He'll be so frustrated that he didn't keep that out.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Doucouré. Richarlison. Promising pass. Well read to ease the pressure. And he could really get at the opposition. It's still alive. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, no end product. Calvert-Lewin. Richarlison. Gray. Townsend. And saved by the keeper. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Not a great pass. Alan. Calvert-Lewin. And the danger cleared. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Walcott. Ward-Prowse. Here's Walcott. He continues his run. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here's the replay, and in many ways it doesn't do justice to how patient they were in the build-up. Just so composed, waiting for the right moment. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Gray, using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Couldn't keep it. Romeu. And waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. Well, he's given it away. And the counter looks on here. Options available.
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Well, not long to go now, and Everton have a lot to do.
trailing in this one.
Well, if they want to get something from this game, they need to start getting the ball into the box that little bit quicker and get players attacking the ball. Otherwise, this game will just slip away from them.
Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, you've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Romain Perraud. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Armstrong. Che Adams. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Calvert-Lewin. Townsend. Now he must favour the cross. Coleman. And thwarted there following the cross. Well, this forthcoming corner might just do it. Could be their last chance to hit the front in the dying moments. Over it comes. Well, the keeper won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way. Genepo. Armstrong. Ward-Prowse. Che Adams. Oh, he's through here. And winning it back. Throw-ins given. Time for a change then.
To be replaced by number 17, Stuart Armstrong.
Romain Perraud. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Ward-Prowse. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Townsend. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they take advantage of the situation? Calvert-Lewin. Richarlison. He's protecting it well. Richarlison! Oh, fine save. And it remains all square.
Well, he saved his team there. That's a big moment for the keeper.
He's driven in the corner. It didn't happen for them. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Gray. Doucouré. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
Number 8, Fabian Delph. Substitution for Southampton. Coming off the pitch, number 32, Theo Walcott.
Bit wasteful from Everton.
To the pitch, number 11, Nathan Redmond.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Committed challenge. Oriol Romeu. Che Adams. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Romeu still pushing for what could be a winner, but really sticking to the task defensively.
Well, time's running out, but these fans are driving their team on here.
Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. The cross is on. That strong play here on the shielding front. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. He's using his strength to good effect. Lucadinha. And on the ball, Keane. Gray. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. Gray. And now Doucouré. He could pick out a teammate. Richarlison. Teammate available. Flinging himself at it, the keeper. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? Over it comes, and you need your defender to take charge. Fabian Delph. Calvert-Lewin. Well, they have it again. Che Adams. Stuart Armstrong. Can they nudge in front late on here? Ward-Prowse. Armstrong. Well, racing past his man. Determined block. And that is that. The 90 minutes have come and gone. Neither side holds the advantage. Richarlison. Oh, it might be. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. Alan. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Big chance to get them on terms. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. Well, he could really get at the opposition. It's still alive. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
He continues his run. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Richarlison, he's protecting it well. Richarlison! Oh, fine save, and it remains all square.
Well, he saved his team there. That's a big moment for the keeper.
Richarlison. Flinging himself at it, the keeper. And now a corner. Can they take...